All right, let's see what we're looking at this morning. We are crazy at an all-time high right now. Like, it jumped from where it was, it jumped the fuck up here, and just kept going. Look at, like, screw around here, tapped me out. I did make a little bit of money on this little buy on the other account, and then I got out and everything else happened. So, yeah. I thought it was just gonna shoot straight up. I was hoping for that. That would have been a good play. Make it up here. But you see, like, price did go up there, but not before coming back to test this zone like a few times. So lost a couple trades on Friday, no big deal. Here now. And this, whew, I mean, I feel like it will want to sell off, and it's breaking this little mini support resistance area here. Support, support, support. Wonder if it'll come and break, turn that into resistance, and then fall from there. We'll see what happens. You know, right now, on that 4 hour, look at that gap. It's fucking huge. We're literally 25,700s on NASDAQ, which is, yeah, highest it's ever been in a very long time. And US30 is sitting like the same way. Big gap up, but, you know, like usual, my broker is not like once a week, baby, I can trade US30. But the rest of the time, the chart just doesn't have information. So, yeah, I'm looking into switching brokers, but right now, just keep doing what I'm doing, you know. Let's go back to that 5-minute chart. You got 10 minutes till market open, well, 9 minutes. Let's see. See what will happen. Yeah, I feel like it wants to come down at least test this bottom. If it wants to head higher, man, it looks like it needs at least a day or 2 days of a pullback before it shoots back up to the upside to grab some liquidity down here. You got a couple 4-hour liquidity marks. 1 hours are green, 15 minutes are blue there. But yeah, we're just gonna see what happens here. Testing that bottom now. Let's see if it gets like a pre-session breakout. That'd be crazy. I might take it too if it's nice, but probably gonna wait because, you know, the bottom of these moves, previous resistance turned into support, right? So yeah. Let's see if I can adjust this mic here a little bit. Filters. Yeah, there it is. Had to find that sweet spot. Alright, so get rid of that outside noise for you, most of it anyways. Yeah, it literally just bounced right off of that and came back up to test this little previous support, turning into resistance now, possibly. Yeah. You see it kind of stuck at that zone there. 5 minutes till market open. And we'll see what happens. See how much volume we get today. 'Alright, so kind of interesting. This is kind of like testing that zone right here. Breaks through a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna go like that even. Let's do one of those. Ooh. What happened to my connection? There you go. Alright. 4 minutes. See what happens. We gonna get some volume coming in here or what? Looks like it's getting a little money dance going. It's getting some volatility. It could sweep these highs and then drop. It could pump like crazy, like for absolutely no reason, and just fucking shoot to the sky. Who knows? That's the beauty of NASDAQ. It's like we never really know. You can guess, you can look at the structure, but when that volume comes in, it does not respect anything, and it just comes in and smashes shit. Yeah, so we gonna see what happens. It's reaching kind of the top of this move and reacting here. 3 minutes. 3 minutes till market open. But I mean, if I was looking for buys, pull back, shift, pull back. If this if this ends engulfing like this, yeah, then it's probably gonna buy. If it has a huge wick on it and goes down, well, we could go either way. To be honest, could literally go either way. We just gonna see which direction price action wants to push and break. Being extra patient on those breaks just to see what really wants to happen, because you know stuff can come close to pushing all the way through and then completely reverse, like that candle just flipped in a second, right? So you can make a lot of money on NASDAQ. You can also lose a lot of money real quick. It can chop you up real quick. That's why it's good to have, you know, a set amount of trades that you're willing to take in a day, a set number that you're willing to lose, whatever it is, to control like the losses, because you can't control the wins. You can't say, okay, I'm going to win these 3 trades, these next 3 trades I'm going to win. No, you can't say that. You might lose one of them, and that's okay. But you can manage how much you risk. You can manage how many trades you take. And that's about the only thing you can do. So you control your lot size, you control your stop loss, and you control how many trades you take. If we could control the winnings, we'd all just be rich, right? Every trader would just be rich if they could just say, okay, I'm gonna just win. It's not that simple, you know? Only thing you can do is protect your capital by not trading, you know, more than what you know you should. This looks like a sell setup, but I want it to break here first. 12 seconds till this open. Oh. What's it want to do? Buy or sell? Oh. Gonna react off of that though, or is it gonna keep pushing? I'll try a little buy here. If it reacts back down, that's okay. We risk $10. And if it does sell from there, then we're just gonna get right back into a sell. Am I gonna get 50 points, 100 points? What am I gonna get? Can't control it. So I'm going to put it up around 100 points. And then I'll trail my stop loss if and when it's necessary. Looks like it wants to break through this. We still got 3 minutes on that candle. That was a lot of volume coming out right at once. And then it tried to melt back, but then push back up. So we gonna ride this out. That whole range is our stop loss, essentially. Gave it, you know, 40 points. A little more than what I usually want to give it, but it's okay. I usually want to do around a 25-point stop loss, but with that move, I wanted this cushion here. This area has to be support, you know. This area, all of that shit acts as support to push it back up off of. So patience, patience, patience. It's still just playing around in this range, but it's got a minute 45 left on this 5-minute candle. Obviously, this is just the open of the 15-minute candle, which is crazy. And there's no wick on the bottom. If it does flip, it's going to sell like crazy. But if it pushes, we could easily get this. So I'm just going to wait. Just going to wait. was going to take a sell off of this area because it looked like it was rejecting and then it looked like it wanted to push through. So, and obviously by the look of it, it's just struggling to break these areas and hold it. We got another, this last minute candle here, so we're going to see what happens. We are going to see what happens. Whichever way it goes, you know. It might want to flip. That's crazy. All the way back down. Yeah. Does it want to sell or is it just fucking around though? This is the point. Well, we gonna try to sell. Now the sells, whew, sells could go down far. I took the sell from here. Around here. Boom. And then, what's this? Now, 77 points. Something like that. Okay, so waiting for it to show me this clear direction still, like, it just wants to chop around. We are willing to risk a little bit more, but not. Just put it here just in case this wants to fuck around here and react off of this area. But yeah. This. Yeah, essentially 2 to 1. I mean, shit, if we get chopped up today, it is what it is too, right? And then we'll just come back tomorrow, but that's why this is the only 2 trades on this account that I'll take. I feel like the downside potential is huge though. So we are gonna let that play out. We're gonna let this play out here. It swept both the top and bottom of these moves. So now it wants to make the real move. I still feel like it really does need to retrace like a lot. A lot to get that next push. But with NASDAQ, the beauty of it is you never know. This could just fly to the upside now after fucking around both ways. In fact, that is what it might do. Yeah. Move it above those wicks just to be safe. What did I risk? 1160. Yeah, it was like 23 bucks or something on the day if I lose this one. That's fine. Very interesting price action. Like just Chop City both ways. Huge wick one way, huge wick the other way. Just chopping around inside this range. Yeah, like look at that. I just put this like just on top of those wicks, so we'll see what happens here. This could still reverse and go down, definitely. That's why I am not really worried about it. If it does tap me out, that's just, you just chalk it up to the game, man. Just chalk it up to the game. This is what we do. We're traders, right? You got to be willing to lose money to make money. It's that simple. So what does this want to do? Like that looks like what it wants to do is flip there. And if it does that, that's okay. That's what my other account's for. You know, I'll take 2 trades on this one, or 1 trade, or whatever. Sometimes I'll take the same trade on both accounts, same time. But yeah, if I don't take a trade on my other account and I get chopped up on this one, I'll go, I'll take the real trade after it starts moving on my other account. So it's okay. What are we doing? We breaking those wicks or what? Yeah. Alright, well, that's the game. That is the game. 2 days getting chopped up in the markets live? Oof. This is what it is, though. Alright, so. And look. Jesus. Alright, well. It's still chopping in the range, so I'm not really worried about it. When it breaks this range here, then I'm gonna start paying attention. But until then, don't make too many trades. Don't lose too much money. Have fun with it, And yeah, until tomorrow, guys. Literally just chopping this range, eh? Like, fuck. Sometimes you get chopped up.